I'm a little teapot.
All right. Hey.
All steamed up.
All steamed up. Happy Grow House Podcast Day, Patrick.
We're back, and it feels so good.
It really does. It really does. I feel like it's been a busy couple months, and every day, practically, I'm like on your ass about podcasting because it's really the only time that we get to talk about our problems.
It's too much.
So
it's too much to not podcast.
I need to podcast.
I agree.
It feels good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're back because we have a lot to talk about.
First podcast of 2024.
Yeah.
Not a lot to ignore. There's a lot happening in this year already. Holy shit.
Yeah, but didn't we podcast in January or February?
No.
Is this the first podcast of 2024?
Guys?
I need a fact check on that. I need a fact check.
Yeah, let me do some research.
Please do. I'll wait. That's crazy.
It's good though. We're kicking it off. We're kicking it off now. We start now. There was never a stop. It was just a stall.
Yeah, sometimes like good things like stall out.
Mm-hmm.
But we've been at it for a minute, just podcasting.
It's true.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm stoked on the day of the most holy day. Okay, of the Catholic Church, the day that P. Diddy has been arrested.
Whoa, wait,
Yeah.
why is today the most holy day of the Catholic Church?
I'm just kidding. It's because P. Diddy was just arrested.
Ooh,
So-
he was arrested.
Yes,
they
I just
got
saw
his
it.
ass.
Got him. Got him.
Every step you take,
Ooh. There's,
every soap you drop.
I just, it's really just so, God, it's horrible. It's horrible the things that are coming out about it all. I'm not going to go into it because it's all kind of unfolding right now. And it feels a lot like the Amber Heard, Johnny Depp trial. Like the Law and Crime Network is like on this one hard.
What has P. Diddy done? Like I watch a lot of conspiracy.
Okay.
So what I want to tell you he's done is like reptoid, molestation child rings. And
Yeah.
I want to know what the facts are.
Okay. So the facts as they have been stated in the case are that I think just really high level, he brought girls across state lines and maybe even internationally, I'm not sure, for sex, basically.
How and
not just
were these underage
girls,
kids?
Yeah, underage kids, I think. Good God. There's a lot going on. Don't. All this is alleged. It's all so bad. I think that it's just like unfolding. 4 of his houses were raided at once.
They got his ass.
They got his ass.
Wait, he shot Tupac?
Well, there's that.
No.
There's that whole thing.
He framed him.
No, like they're not even talking about that.
But
This is about like his sexual predatory nature. I mean, that motherfucker told us he was a bad boy, but he's just so gross. Nobody ever really thought that he was like doing the things that he's saying about, come on, girl, yeah. It's just like, ugh.
No wonder he changed his name so many times.
I
Yeah.
know.
He's trying to escape something.
What was he?
Yeah.
We were
I
talking about
can't
this
remember.
morning. It started as
Puff Daddy.
Sean Puffy Combs.
He was Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Yeah, and then it was Sean Puffy Combs because he had to get that Sean in there. He wanted people to know who he really was. And then it was Puffy.
And then P. Diddy.
Then P. Diddy.
Which already sounds like, a diddler.
Right? Straight up.
P. Diddler. The
Diddler.
child fiddler.
I'll give him
Oh my God, it's horrible. But
So the
it's
conspiracies
so
that
bad.
the conspiracies that I'm familiar with are that he 100% used his power over Usher and may have
Yes,
had
he
some
did.
sexual predatory things while Usher was in his young stardom.
Yep.
Same thing with Jay Biebs. That there's a time frame where they were hanging out and then a very hard cutoff not hanging out anymore.
Yeah.
And there's even like
true.
a weird video out there where they're like, we're hanging out this weekend, doing stuff. Some of it we can't talk about. And you can kind of see like Justin Bieber's.
That's exactly right.
You can kind of see Justin Bieber's face like,
He's just like, smile
I'm
through
famous now.
it. Yeah, smile
Yeah,
through it.
right. And
Smile
I don't know.
through it.
I don't know. I think the thing that's got me fucked up, Liz, about all this is just how rampant this behavior is at the top levels.
Yeah.
These elite rich people get rich and then they take it out on young people. Their fantasies are dark and twisted and I think the thing I'm scared of is just how fucking I heard a crack. how rampant.
Pause this diatribe. This self-righteous
Pause
diatribe.
this dark talk here for a message from our sponsors. Tejas Tonic comes in 2 flavors, Agarita Berry and good old original terpene-powered Tejas Tonic coming to lips near you.
Plug.
Oop, I dribbled. P dribble. You can call me P dribble. Okay, where was I? How many fucking sickos are there in this world, Liz? That's what I'm driving at.
Innumerable. I can't even count. I mean, but remember, we had this talk, I think last night, as we were drifting off to sleep. You know, how many fucking sickos are there in this world? But also, that's what our... That's what the algo is feeding us. It knows that I'm just like, we're in this space and place where we work in the industry insofar as, you know, we're video producers. You know, we work all over the place. We work with lots of different types of talent. And that power dynamic is just so prevalent. The person behind the camera, the people behind the camera, you know, the person producing, and then the talent.
Right, like the Nickelodeon kids.
So yeah, well, yeah, let's get to the Nickelodeon kids. I want to take a dab before that, though. Thank you.
Someone's happy back there.
Oh, thank you very much. But yeah, I'll just say this. It's like definitely what it's happening, and we need to bring awareness around it and have a conversation around it. But definitely, I don't know that there are like so many fucking sickos. You know, I just feel like these stories are just so sick, and there are more than a few right now, and it's gross. And I don't like it. But I think there are good men out there. I think there are strong men and strong women who can be great role models and have great relationships with, you know, the people that they work with without being fucking sickos. On that note, thank you, Vertical Vibes, for this amazing. I got an amazing kit. I'm sorry. Go ahead and finish if you wanted to say anything there. I didn't want to like jump right into a faux commercial because that's all this is an excuse to take a really juicy dab.
I guess the thing that I'm wrestling with in my head is that you've got these Epsteins, these Diddys, these, what's his name? Dan Schrader?
Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider from Nickelodeon, and I can't think of that. We just watched the Dan Schneider documentary, Quiet on Set. And, you know, these people in power taking advantage of young people. They're rich, they're famous, they have everything they could ever want in this world. And I just don't get it. What I do understand is why people think that these sickos are reptoid aliens from another planet, because it's the only way you can fucking make it make sense if you're a good person. If your heart is pure and you're just a good human being, when you hear of these awful things that are happening at the elite levels, it only makes sense that they would be vampiric, demonic forces from another world. I understand how these conspiracy theories start. Damn, that sounds like a bacon frying
Sounds like
pan.
A demonic force from the other world. Like, no lie. Sorry, I didn't think. I'm just trying to burn off because I just cleaned it.
I just don't understand how the elites. It's happening at the most elite levels. You know, if it was like, you know, Crumb Bum Steve, the alleyway hobo who diddles kids, makes sense. But when you're like, no, it's just rich, powerful rapper who has everything in the world that he could ever want.
I know.
What the fuck? It's all terrible, but I just don't understand how at the elite levels it's happening. And honestly, it just makes more sense that it's a fucking demonic force than it is, you know, humans.
Yeah.
Anyway,
no, I'm glad that you can share that, and I feel the same. There's not much more that needs to be said about it. I think having the conversation is important, and calling it out is important. I'm going to do this dab.
That's a booger.
Yeah, and before I do it, I just have to talk about this dab. These dabs, I was gifted a bag of concentrates from a gentleman who represents Vertical Vibes in Oklahoma. And this is their loose money. And it's like the best dab I've ever had.
Vertical Vibes.
And I just have to say it. I have to keep talking about it, and we're just going to dab it until it's gone. It smells like orange creamsicle. And so it smells beautiful, just really floral. And then you take it and it tastes like dreamsicle. And what's cool is you haven't had this yet, right?
No, I go
Okay.
light on dabs.
I know you go light on dabs. I want you to indulge.
Okay.
Okay. You will be glad you did.
Twist my arm.
You will be glad you did. It's incredible.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Off you go.
Oh no, what am I gonna do? What do I do? Wait, what do I do?
Just, try it. Sorry. Yeah, you don't have to pull hard.
That was a mistake.
Okay, what does it taste like?
Ooh. Like Frankenberry crunch.
Right?
Remember the cereal? Whoo! Oi, oi. Frankenberry. Remember that? The red strawberry Frankenstein motherfucker?
Yes, I do.
Wow.
Meanie Nini says she has some 20 women in her, or not 20 women, but she has some greenery in her Texas back acre. 20 women.
Ooh,
Whoa,
20 sexy Texas ladies.
Yeah.
You're growing?
Oh, yeah, Nene.
She's growing.
Solid.
If you're growing, can you be showing to us?
Yeah, please. Send us some pics. Slide into the DMs. We want to see your sexy ladies.
Show me those
I
sexy...
love that. I love that. We have a fun project coming up, Nene, that you are absolutely going to love. And yeah, it's all about growing. I love it. I love it. Talking with growers and sharing, secrets with growers.
Jake's going to do a dab.
Is the most, it's like the coolest thing that we do for our jobs.
Oh, 100.
I think, it's like sharing this ancient information, from the medicine man or woman in the forest. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
And you've got like really great cannabis growers who are able to share these secrets to early, growers, home growers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just really cool. Feels special.
I miss your show, Calling All Growers.
Thank you.
I think we should bring it
Thank you.
back.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think that is definitely what we're talking about. I'm talking about it with a group that we all know and love. But, it's just conversation right now. But to bring it back is just a matter of finding a home for it, I think, because I'm still in touch with all these guys. Like now, I talk to them more than ever on LinkedIn. And it's just like, dude, we gotta get that conversation going. How you doing, babe?
I am high.
Yes, tell me more.
No, I'm very high. Dabs, they send me into Orbit.
I know they do.
And I am there. I am circling high above us right now, like a satellite.
What's the taste like? What the aftertaste?
Well, I had a sip of Teos tonic.
The aftertaste is skunky. It's like pure skunk.
Cereal nose with a skunky finish. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying.
JB Cuts promo says bring it back as well. I think he's talking about Calling All Growers.
Oh,
JB
yes.
Cuts, dude.
Awesome.
Bring it
Thank
back,
you,
Turbo.
Jose. Yeah, I'm going to. Thank you. We're gonna bring it back with a better name. More punny, right? Because we need more grow puns in our lives.
Yeah.
People. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm super stoked. But you know what that means, team? That means that we have to travel. We have to get there and go there. You can't just talk about it. You gotta roll around in it.
Yeah.
And experience it.
If we were to start mapping a tour, we could go on tour. We could go on cannabis farm tour.
Yes.
And talk to all
Global growers.
global. Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah. Did you say global?
Global growers.
Globlo.
Yes,
Yeah.
global growers. Well, we are planning a trip. We're gonna be gone in October, guys. Okay,
Nice.
we're gonna be out of this country. All right, gotta go.
Let's do it.
Gotta go. There are some things happening, and so yeah, I like it. Global growers.
Yeah.
we'll get to interview them there. I mean, Germany. Let's talk about Germany, you guys. This ain't no April Fool's joke, okay?
This is real.
On the 1st, we will be able to just walk around in Germany with up to 25 grams of cannabis per person. And if I want to grow it at home, I can have 3 plants. You know, that's so cool. Like, they've really done, I mean, from what it looks like, from everything that I've read, it looks like they took a really common sense approach to policy, to recreational policy, if you want to call it that, you know, just adult use. And I'm super freaking excited.
I'm interested I'm interested in what the numbers are, you know, were. Obviously, if a government says yes to something, it means the people are, you know, into it.
Yeah.
So it's cool to think about a bunch of Germans. When you think about Germans, you typically think beer.
Yeah.
Pilsner. But to think about that Germans are liking das Grünenschein.
Yeah, das Grünenschein. What's the word gonna be like? What's the slang gonna be like? I mean, every German word is just like
Wieden.
super weird. So it's, you know, it's like, wow. It's just so like unexpected.
It's true. Germany being the first, like, because technically the Netherlands, it's not legal.
No.
And so when everyone goes to Amsterdam, it's just a thing.
Yeah, it's just a thing, coffee shops.
But Germany legalizing is huge. What does it mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean? I think it's a big implication that such a, you know,
Yeah.
a cornerstone in Western.
Yeah.
Is it April 1st?
April 1st.
So is it a joke? Is it
No,
April Fool's?
it's not.
Oh,
it's
nice.
not April Fool's.
No, it's for real.
That's awesome.
It's for real, y'all. It's happening.
The Germans are legalizing.
The Germans are legalizing, yeah, and it's awesome. I'm excited. You know, we live in this little German town, and so I don't know.
Sometimes I hit my bong, sometimes I hit my pipe, sometimes my friends and I would just roll a joint, you know, smoke it while walking around.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Speaking of joint, are you ready for dab number 2? Oh my god,
I can't.
it's THCa though, and
Great.
it looks like it's an alien booger.
Dude.
Like really does look like an alien booger.
Is that what it's called? Alien booger?
It's called plumps. It is, okay, it is, oh my God. Okay, it's runts in tropical sherbet. Plumps. Oh my God. We're going to go.
Well,
yeah,
let me smell it at least.
No, we're going to go on it. But yeah, I hope I didn't offend any German people out there. I love you.
About what?
About your words being weird looking.
I think they agree.
I think they do too. Maybe ours look weird looking. Oh my God. I'm dead. You guys have to smell this.
It smells like a pine tree forest.
How is this possible? How is this a plant? Okay, how can I show this up close?
Go to that one.
I'm sorry.
There it is.
Oh, it's looking good.
Yeah. Can you smell it from there?
Looks like wasabi.
Right?
Go down
Whoa.
low.
Wasabi.
Nice. Yeah, it was somewhere in there.
It was somewhere.
Get your nose in there.
Stink it.
Whoa.
Right?
That stinks awesome.
That stinks awesome.
Oh my God! Just, oh,
Right?
It does smell pretty good.
jeez. Why? It smells like clementines, like a really sweet clementine candy. Was I not like on the nose?
Wow. It smells like an
intended.
oil that an orc would rub behind its ears for like a date.
Would you say like an orc chieftain?
Yes.
Yes.
If you were born in the month of October, then you get what we're talking about.
If you're extremely attracted to me right now, it's not my pheromones. It's plump. I rub it behind my ears. And a few of my androgynous zones.
I think it's erogenous zone.
I was, you know, if you haven't seen Warcraft, watch that movie. But I like the orcs in that because they have tusks, bottom tusks. Anyway,
That was a really good Duraton impersonation. That was great.
I don't think I can dab sweet pea.
No, that's all right. You don't have to. You can just take a little sip.
A little, okay.
Yeah, you just take a little sip. You have to. This is a plant. This is plant matter. I'm not trying to get you to do anything that Mother Nature would
Well, let
want
me
you
go
to do.
first. I don't want to go second. I'll psych myself out.
Okay.
What do I do when it goes off?
Yeah, or when you start to see a little puff of smoke coming up through the chamber.
I
Go,
see
do it. Take it.
Oh. Okay.
How is it?
Ooh. Wow, that's garlicky. That's got like a garlic bread. Are you getting that?
It's garlic bread, but with crushed frosted flakes on top.
I'm back.
Right?
Ooh.
Yeah. Garlic.
Garlic. But with fresh.
Blessings. 1,000 blessings upon you.
With fresh. I really hope that people listening to this and watching this feel like they are just smoking with their friends, because this is really fun. But yeah, it's crushed frosted flakes on top of garlic bread, buttery garlic
Real
bread.
Frosted Flakes?
That's what I got.
Oh, the taste. I thought you were saying that was in it.
Real frosted flakes.
Sorry, I'm dabbed.
I mean, think about it. Frosted flake is just a flake covered in trichomes. Right? Frosted flake.
Yeah, man.
Whoa. So anyway, we're back. We are back better than ever.
J-Lo's Fizzle?
That's
Yeah, it's been 6 months since we had the last one.
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Wow. Okay, that's why there's rust. Okay, that's why there's rust. Thank you for
There's a little
patience.
rust on the moon.
Might be little rust on the bottle. No, it's dust. Anyway, this is THCa that we just smoked. Can we just get real, guys? THCA. What do you think about it?
It's weed.
Right.
I mean, but I just think it gets you high as hell.
Why does it have to be something else? Like, if they're gonna legalize THCA, why can't everything just be legal? I don't understand.
Right.
Why do they have to go around and beat around the bush?
No.
Why are you beating around the literal bush?
It's not as if the government understands no, THCA is bad, is the bad form of it. Right. It's not like they understand anything about the science behind cannabis, but yet they're trying to, regulate the, specific, fucking cannabinoids. It's ridiculous. And there's a lot going on right now with states trying to close those loopholes, so to speak. Because a lot of people are saying, yeah, you inadvertently legalized weed nationally through the hemp program. Just being able to grow it and turn it into products that are where you have legal products because they're under 0.3% THC by volume.
It's
right?
so insane to me that there is a market.
Still 5 milligrams of THC in this. That doesn't change things. So it's yeah, it is illegal weed market. And now that we have THCA, which is, we've talked about it before, there's it's the A stands for acid. Once you combust it, it turns into THC. It's is it a young plant? I don't fucking know.
You got grilled one time for saying it, that we put some clip up of you saying THC is early harvested.
Oh my God.
But they were like, that's not what fucking THC is.
I know.
Okay? Bitch doesn't know what the fuck she's talking about. Why do we, no, I drooled on the mic. Thanks, Dabs.
Well, it just seems like the revolution is nigh, because if THCA is legal, then when is the actual full plant legal? So it's headway, I guess. You could consider it that way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love it. I think it's great. Obviously, we're really enjoying THCA products, that are legal for adults. Mm-hmm. These are adult products. These aren't products for kids or products with, really early young brains. All right. I think anybody under the age of 25 just needs to chill and just enjoy your fresh brain. Because, Lord knows.
You've got years to make it cloudy.
Yeah, you do. You're still working. It's still being built.
There's no way there's no way that'll happen though. Kids are gonna smoke weed.
Absolutely. But in states where there are legal, programs, kids are smoking less. But there's always going to be a legacy market, and that's what it is. It's a plant. It grows in your backyard if you want it to. And then what? You're going to tell me I can't sell this to my next door neighbor, or I can't trade this with my next door neighbor, or trade it for something else.
Yeah. Hey, man, I need some help hanging shingles on my roof. Need you to come over and help me, next door neighbor.
Put them up.
Guess what? I'll give you an ounce of weed from my gardy.
Amazing. I love that.
A barter system of neighborly kindness done through weed.
I love that.
Someone's been watching a lot of Russell Brand lately.
I know. Yeah. Stay free. I love Russell Brand. He's the best.
man.
He's the best. But yeah, he does definitely makes us talk like with really bad English accents. But anyway, yeah, it's just it's crazy the control they're trying to put on hemp now. It's just ridiculous, and it's all because there are patents in place, and their big pharma stands to make money. And as long as big pharma stands to make money, there's a lobbyist who's working on behalf of big pharma to make sure that they get all the money from this patent that they have for, what is it called? It starts with an M. It's been around for a very long time, but it is a, synthetic weed, basically. Yeah,
Starts
that
with
they
an
give
M?
you with it's a pill. Yeah. my
Oh,
God.
Marinol.
Marinol, thank you. So that's been around for a long time. So it just,
Marinol sounds like a name of some like old lady you don't want to hang out with.
thank you.
My Aunt Marinol. Oh, I gotta go visit her this weekend.
Exactly. Well, I just think that, yeah, it's like just separating us from nature.
Remember that time we
You
got
know?
Marinol? Someone gave us, hey, take some Marinol.
Yeah, dude.
And they gave us a handful of, they were like little pink BBs.
Dude, I never did one. Because I'm like, I don't know what these are. And then it's just like, it gives it like this drug feeling. And if you need Marinol, then I hope you have easy access to Marinol. And I hope it's cheap for you. But also, this plant is cheap. It grows in, the backyard. Or someone's backyard.
What's
in your
from the
neighborhood.
earth-
So,
Right.
find it as organically and fresh as possible.
What's from the earth is of the greatest worth.
Quote. Wait, so Marinol is synthetic THC?
Yes,
Yes.
that doctor prescribed THC. It essentially does the same thing, but it's not derived from cannabis.
No.
It's synthesized in the lab.
Yeah.
So it's
Like a lab-grown diamond.
what the fuck? So it's what the fuck?
Profitable or something.
Right.
It
Well,
is.
it was for cancer patients.
I have to blow my nose.
Big Pharma was like, hey, man, this weed shit's really working for people that are sick. Get out of my angle.
Sorry.
As I was saying,
Yes, this weed stuff is working. So how do we find a way to sell it to them? How do we put a clamp on the fact that it's free and that it grows in every climate known to man?
yeah,
Known to mankind.
known to Marinol
No.
style.
I was-
the
known to
worst.
mankind.
No, I was going to say autoflower style, right? Autoflowers grow in every climate known to mankind.
Really?
Yes, they do.
Autoflower?
Autoflowers, ruderalis.
Oh, right.
Okay, the other kind of weed that you don't necessarily want to smoke, but anyway, it's like you don't.
Like to smoke out of flower?
No, I do. Ruderalis is like the third type of cannabis.
It's like it grows like about yay big. This would be a big ruderalis plant.
Yeah, it's bushy. It's photo, auto, and ruderalis. Basically, ruderalis is the wild type, and even in just anywhere anything grows, you will find it, and so it's just. Just man trying to make money. What's new? What's new?
What's new?
Seriously, why don't you tell me?
Why don't you tell me?
No, it shouldn't be shocking. But what I'm hoping is with this new administration coming up this next year, as I'm hoping for, that there will be fewer regulations on the cannabis industry. And that there will be very much attention paid to descheduling completely, period, end of story. Not this bullshit rescheduling, which is nothing, which is Marinol, which is trying to give the pharmaceutical companies more power by rescheduling this plant does not. You can't put this plant in a fucking chute.
If you want any change if Trump wins this thing, if you want any change, this is what has to happen. And it has to be a direct call out to all Republican conservative weed lovers. Fucking get loud, please.
Yes.
There are nothing but Republicans who love weed. And we have got to get it. Trump, I think, is going to get it just because the fucking world is that bananas. So if you're a Republican out there, and I'm speaking to you guys directly, and you love weed, get fucking loud about it, please. It's ridiculous that the party that's toting freedom at the moment, like the Republicans, aren't making this a $1 billion industry. The $1 trillion industry that it could become, and leading the charge to get suppressed people, like the people in jail for this plant, out of prison. That is what the Republican Party was built on. And the fact that we're not honoring it with cannabis, it's a shame. And so I'm calling out to anyone who's voting Republican this year. I don't know who I'm voting for. I really like Kennedy. I think that's who I'm going to vote for. But I have a feeling Trump is going to get it. So get loud, you darn Republicans.
Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Let's get loud, baby. Let's get loud. J-Lo. I wanted to talk about her, and you just led me right in, baby. But before we talk about J-Lo, I do want to take another dab. And I do want to talk about what you just said, which is just so great. You know, it's like, it's so foolish to think, you know, a two-party system is actually even real. But let's just all, you know, understand that, you know, when the government is involved, the more they are involved in our lives, the more they are in control. And so we want a president who respects our ability to, you know, act and create and grow businesses in a free economy, in an economy that is thriving because of small businesses, you know, like ours, you know, without government's hand in it at every turn. And I'm not talking taxes like, you know, taxes on what you make. I'm talking about, you know, taxes for, you know, certifications and all this just bullshit bureaucratic red tape that, you know, falls on the shoulders of small businesses. So that's what I'm excited about, you know, for Trump and for the cannabis industry. You know, but we have got to descheduleize and cannot be afraid. And yeah, I'm just ready for that. I'm really, really excited about that.
Yeah, it's
really
it's
excited
time.
about
It's time.
that
We
happening.
can't go one more.
Can't go one more day.
You felt like an A+ student.
I did. Oh my God. Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Cannabis is going to do $31 billion in 2024.
31 bill?
31 billy. 31 bill.
Just in the U.S.?
Just in the U.S. and just in this, you know, obviously not all over the U.S. and every state has a different program and all of these states have restrictive programs. There is no state, I think, where farmers are totally happy. And unless the farmer is totally happy, it's not a great program. If it's not building up the local economy, it's not a great program. You know, and I think that's a very, you know, important statement to make. So
yeah, man. I mean, will the first cannabis billionaire have a monocle and a top hat? Or will he have fucking soil-stained hands? I don't know. The fate of cannabis remains in our hands. So stand up, unite, fucking fight for the plant. Because the plant is certainly fighting for you.
I love that. Oh, yeah. I love that. I stand with that.
I vote for that. That's a good campaign.
Thank you. God, that's what it's about. But yeah, I feel like, you know, back to J-Lo.
That was gnarly Trevor, by the way. He's running. He's running for office in the Surf Style Party.
Nar Trevi. Good, I like it. So this is for
Trevor.
This is for you, Nar Trevor. It's called Skittles. It's called Sour Skittles, and it's also Vertical Vibes. So
Yo, am I about to take my third dab?
yeah, you are. It's just a little sip, though. You don't have to, you know.
I'll see you all in space.
The cool thing with dabs is that you can moderate how much you take. Dabs are why would anybody take dabs if you're wondering to yourself? Because you've never taken one. It's for the terps. They're so juicy. It's like the cleanest way
Liz,
to smoke weed. It's wonderful. Oof. And this is lemony, bright, but stinky.
weed, we love it. Can we please talk about J-Lo's fizzling career?
Yes, we can.
Whoa, that smells like stinky feet cheese.
Oh, look who's talking about weed now, huh? All right. Certainly not Jenny from the block.
Oh, more like Jenny from
Oh my
the
God.
Ivory Tower.
She's getting so much hate for that. Oh, it's not pretty. Not pretty. I'm
I
just
have to
wondering why. She just seems really tone deaf from my perspective, but I want to hate watch it with you later.
I give her mad respect for putting her own money into a movie.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm calling bullshit on it though. I don't think she put her own money in the movie. I think they did that. I think they said that at the beginning to like hype people about it. Because like, oh fuck yeah, whoa, Jenny took the risk. Whoa. And then it blew up in their face because the movie's absolute fucking trash. I haven't seen it. But I would say this.
Oh my God.
I actually thought about this the other day. I haven't seen that movie, but it's evidently like the wildest, most biggest piece of crazy. It's just insane. It's a J-Lo movie, and it like goes to space essentially. I wanted to see if y'all wanted to get together. And
Wait, she goes to space?
no, I mean just the plot is it's like Singing in the Rain on acid, evidently. So it's like a musical, but it's just nuts. It's a fucking crazy. Dang, Liz, you got sneezed up.
Well, the terps. If it's juicy terps, I sneeze, okay? That's just one thing you have to know about me from the get-go. But anyway.
Jamie says it's bizarre and I like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
she saw it.
Well, listen, it's a musical, and it's her album. This is what she did to promote her album, which is awesome. You know, I love it. I think she should be applauded for all the fucking hard work that she does. Period. Love her or hate her, she is a hard worker. Her team, she's a hardworking team, and that's my opinion. I do want to watch it, and I bet it will be cheesy. And in my mind, there's just like a million TikToks to do. But at the end of the day, it's like she's the man in the arena. So respect every time.
You're not the one trying to get knocked out.
Nah,
or trying
man.
to do the knocking out.
You never know. It might be better than the beekeeper.
Dude, nothing's better than the beekeeper.
The beekeeper. Whoa.
When the hive is out of balance, they call in the beekeeper.
Energy Tammy says it's a big trip and it's just a Broadway soundtrack.
That's what's up.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be fun to just watch and laugh. And
She did it. And she did it. And who, it doesn't suck. It doesn't suck.
But I don't think
that.
she invested her own money. As someone who has invested his own money in his own feature films, it's nothing to brag about.
Yeah.
And so you wouldn't do that after the fact, certainly. Anyway.
Yeah, but in reality, we all know that she tried to hijack Selena's career. So we'll talk about that on the next episode. Bye, guys.
Whoa.
Just kidding. No, I did listen to a podcast that suggested that, and I am into that theory, but I'm not ready to dive in, so to speak. So I'm just here. I'm just teasing. Okay? I'm just teasing. We will talk about Selena more in this next season of the Cross Podcast.
We will be talking
in season 24.
We will dedicate a whole episode to Selena.
Yes.
Selena,
and I'll pick the weed as if she were there, because I think she would be in my smoke circle.
Bitty bitty. I wonder if there's a strain called Bitty Bitty Bum Bum.
Ooh, we could make one. We could certainly make one. We have
everything for Selena's.
Everything for Selena's. So what did you think about all these dabs?
I didn't do the last one.
You want it?
I don't know.
No, if you just turn it on, it's in there. I think it's kind of gooey. Just flick it on. This is an ice fire. No, you have to.
Oh, whoever's up, there's some smoke in the chamber.
This is an ice fire. It's the most amazing.
That smells like that's like a cheesy weedy.
Cheesy weedy.
Cheese weed.
They don't make this anymore though, guys. So
it's out of stock.
It's out of stock. So if you are a company who does this and you're like, oh, Liz, we could do this so much easier, just send one along. We'll smoke out of it.
I want prohibir.
How cool is that?
Liz, will you sing me
I think
some
it's
Selena?
valuable. Amor prohibido murmuran por las calles porque somos de distintas sociedades.
Now that is,
Yeah.
I hear that once or twice a week coming from the shower. Liz goes off on that song in the shower.
She's amazing. I loved her.
Yeah,
I loved her.
it's pretty nice.
She got me. She got me. It was the right place, right time. Right mind. I think a lot of ladies in my age in this area are like Selena heads.
I want to make a video of you down at the monument, the Selena monument,
Yeah.
with it's you sitting in a stool or a tall chair with an empty tall chair next to you. Oh my God. And you have a stick mic.
Okay.
And you're just asking people if they want to sit down and talk about Selena.
I love that. Selena
and
stories.
maybe even give them some Selena quizzes.
I love this a lot. I love this a lot. And I want to feel their feelings around Yolanda Saldivar coming up for
Never
parole.
speak her name again. This scallywag. She deserves to watch the plank in Sharkfield waters.
Hey, excuse me. She murdered someone, right?
I know, and that's what I'm saying. She deserves Davy Jones's locker.
Thank you. But anyway, yeah, that would be interesting. It'd be fun to go to the beach, period, I think.
Yolanda Saldivar.
Yeah.
I don't like her.
I don't like her. I don't like her at all. But I do like this, and I think we're in a good spot.
We're gonna let you
say
guys.
goodbye.
We're gonna let you go before we let you have it.
Because I'm floating away literally right now. That last dab was incredible. I do, final thank you to Vertical Vibes and Cache THC. We'll link somewhere, somehow. You'll see the link. And you'll be able to buy and just do it. Just do it.
As we close out, this is a Selena song, right? I could fall in love with you.
Oh, baby.
And I know it's not right. And I guess I should try to do what I should do.
Okay.
But I should fall in love.
Beautiful.
Yeah, we're fading out.
We're out.
I gotta fade out.
If we haven't cut.
If we haven't got by now, if you haven't left